It's Tub Thumpers time. Hello, Shabby Geekers. Welcome to a Tub Thumpers special, gallery special, if you will, Si.
Yeah, just showing off another part two of other people's galleries that we've had on the Tub Thumpers.
I agree, Simon. I agree. So what's happened is we've done gallery part one, and a couple of you have been in there. We're going to do gallery part two, so a couple of you will be in there. And then after season 4, we'll do gallery part 3. But to help us, Simon, tonight, we have some lovely guests. Here's our guests.
Yes, we do.
Hello, Mr. Perry. How are you, pal?
Howdy. How is everybody?
All right. And straight from the world famous Thistledo, Howard Dez and the lovely Zoe. Look at this, eh?
Live on location.
Location. Look at this. Look at him leaning on that bar.
Eating all the peanuts.
Look at him leaning on that bar eating peanuts. Oh, brilliant. So what's on tonight's menu in the Thistledo tonight? What's the best tipple in there?
Oh, I think Fanta's on the option today.
Our favourites.
I mind a strawberry daiquiri.
Strawberry daiquiri. So let's just have a look. What's the alphabet? So Thistledo shots is Purple Rain and Green Monsoon. Non-alcoholic, Si.
Oh. Blue Lagoon. Bramble.
Look at this. I'll tell you what, mate.
Woo Woo. What's Woo Woo?
Woo Woo's like it's like red, isn't it? I can't remember what's in it though. It's quite tangy.
I think it's like cranberry and lime.
Cranberry is cranberry, yes. Yeah.
Hey,
Perry, I'll try them all.
Very excited. What do you think of prices? Oh, well, I might as well ask Adam because he's just they're down south more or less, aren't they, so they'll be a lot more expensive than the north, won't it? How much do you reckon it is? Pint in there, Thistledo.
Thistledo. It's quite a glamorous place, isn't it, Adam? It's glamorous.
It's glamorous, yeah.
I don't know, because if the cocktails down here are about 15-18 quid, so I don't know.
Are they 15-18 quid? Are they?
Oh, 18 quid, yeah.
Right, we've got a price list right here. So what we're looking at?
Ooh.
We go.
It's all free.
I thought it might be like you have to gift a Star Wars toy to Dez to get a drink.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. So it's all free. All free, side at the Thistledo.
Brilliant. I just can't wait to come to Thistledo and do Stars in Your Eyes behind that glitter curtain there. I think tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be no Gallagher.
Oh, awesome. Well, we're here tonight to have a look at some galleries. So we've got 12 galleries to show tonight. And the galleries are basically, you've all seen the show and you see how they work it out. And we as you all know, Si scourges the internet for real life photographs. You know, it's funny, you just type in the person's name and these real life photographs come up. Photographs like this one.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and
Brilliant.
Bit emotional after that song, just a touch emotional.
I've never heard the song before, but I just thought I'll play it. But
Just a touch.
what is it? It's just brilliant. It's like that one it Tubs at the end. I swear, it's like that was.
And they just had me cracking laughing there. One more time.
The funniest one is all the guys in Ireland at the con, and they've all their faces been changed.
Oh, that was a funny one as well.
Yeah. The amount of times though I've done these pictures, right? So I'll send these pictures. And he'll send them in. I'll go, should I do that? Should I
Well,
put
that one was
up?
actually, we can get away with that because that was Connor
That was
himself
Connor.
who did
That
that
was
one.
Connor himself.
That was Connor
did that one,
himself.
yeah.
So we're all
But anyway,
right.
let's have a look who's here. So we got the lovely Gaps here. Oh, the lovely Kieran's here. The lovely Connor's here. Hello, everyone. Hiya, pal. The lovely Cat's here. The lovely Martin's here. Didn't he do a good job? Oh, I nearly fell off my chair, Des, yesterday when he won. I couldn't believe it.
I had the Rocky music and everything going off in the background here.
I can just imagine when he won and at the end of it, he was like, yes, running around his house naked. You know what I mean? Loving it. So. Let's just see who else is here. TJC's here. Wow, everybody's here. Wow, it's massive. 35 already. It's unbelievable. Oppie's here. All right, Ops. All right, Oppie. Emma Guppy's here. Hello, lovely Emma. What was lovely Emma like this weekend? Was she nice?
Yeah, she's lovely. It was her birthday as well. So it was nice of Keith to bring her to Echo for her birthday. It's a vintage style. Would say happy birthday.
Hey, darling, I've got a great weekend planned for you.
Yeah. You've got to meet some nerds.
Zoe.
We
If I
literally
walked
saw
in,
the result coming out.
yeah.
So and it's you know, if we'd have been a second later or earlier, we'd have missed them. So literally just a quick hello, quick photo.
I didn't see him at all at Echo. I only saw him the night before at the Beefeater. Didn't see him at all the next day.
Yeah.
I think they had early.
Yeah, I had early bird, so you were still in bed.
Zoe, let me ask you a
Oh, I
question.
like
Right?
it.
If this really right, so the Thistle Do, it's a busy night. Thistle Do, right? You know, people getting the pints in, eating the nuts, that kind of thing. This really handsome guy walks into the bar, right? Oh, even I fancy him. Do you know what I mean? He's like this and that. He walks up to you, and you're behind the bar, and you're washing a glass or whatever, and your eyes meet, and you say, "Oh, welcome to the Thistle Do. What would you like?" I'll have a sangria or something like that. Oh, all right, no problem. You say, "What's your name?" And you'll go, "Oh, I'm Zoe. What's yours?" And he goes, "Ricardo." Would he not get his drink for free?
Yeah, he would get all drinks free all night.
I agree. So next time you're in England, Q from Texas, do you get down yourself at Thistle Do, son? Sangria's for free.
I hate to
Brilliant.
spoil it though. I think the drinks are free anyway. Just saying.
Hey, Coxie, Evan Guppy, absolutely brilliant. Look at this. Oh, Keith's here. Oh my God, I got a hello from Connor. Do you have this issue, you lot, like the rest of them do? Like when you say hello, I have no problem with it, really. Do you know what I mean? Saying hello to everybody in the chats. Do you like it or?
No, I've said hello. I go tip of the cap to all in chat. That's me done.
Right.
Yeah, I'm the same.
That's hello to everybody.
I'll just liken it to going into a bar or a pub or whatever, and everybody sort of sat round and it's just all right, hello, you know.
In a bit as well, I think you said before we could have a tour around the Thistle Do later on. Is that all right? Can we do that?
Yeah, I can show you some bits and bobs as well.
Tub Thumpers exclusive tonight, our side. Live around that lady Steph. Hiya, Steph. Nice to see you.
Steph.
Let's have a look, Lady Guppy. God, everybody's turn. I'm trying to get down here because you know what I'm like for fighting. Carol's here. Hey, Carol, good old Dragon Reborn. You should never eat bar nuts, Des, says Kieran.
I agree with that. Listen, are you them sort of people, right?
Yeah.
I can't go into supermarkets and stuff and get bread that's out in baskets, or you know, when you get all the sauces, you can put them in your own little plastic trays and stuff. Because I think that people have just been sneezing and touching them all day, so I can't ever pick anything up from like a live banquet. Do you know what I mean? Or are you like that?
The taste.
We do have specific pots that he's not using, so it's Dad who's touching all the nuts.
I've got to be careful with. I've got.
What did you just say, Zoe? Just say that sentence again, Zoe. So psychic, clip it. It's your dad that touches all the nuts. Right, great. There you are. So next time you echo.
Yeah, I've got to be careful with nuts. I would look like Nutty Professor if I had peanuts.
Why
So-
do you
You
allergies?
wanna-
Yeah, I've got allergy. Yeah, right. Not a massively bad one. Like, I don't need an EpiPen, but I start speaking like Barry White. I start speaking like Delvian Seek once I've had nuts. Weird.
Is he as cool as he sounds, our Delvian? Is he?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
He's the Scarlet Pimpernel.
He's the Scarlet Pimpernel,
We
is he?
didn't see him at Echo.
Right.
Yeah.
For him.
I think he was the only person
Mm.
that we didn't really see at
Him
all.
and Steph. We didn't see Steph either.
Mm.
I think this year's Echo, from where it was, I think it was a very strange setup. It seemed to be harder to find anybody than it's ever been before. Getting everybody together to get together for if we're going for a drink or something was virtually impossible. It was a real weird setup, wasn't it? Really. One where did I go?
I think a lot of that was maybe down to the fact that it was a new, a new room. So you're not got the layout. Everything's new.
Yeah.
You know. But,
Poor Zoe, Des is eating all the profits. Yeah, you're gonna have to get some rules in that Thistle Do Zoe. Do you know what I mean? Here we go. Question for Zoe. I have hand built a pub for my Playmobil City. I would love to call it the Thistle Do. It would be one of the many Easter eggs in the city. How cool would that
be? Absolutely, Keith.
Awesome, Keith. That's great.
Oh,
So good.
It'd be great.
The sign was made up when you gave him his coaster at Echo. How did you do it, Si?
It's me, DTM, what it's got present for you. Like throwing stars from a ninja.
Well, I've got multiple coasters. Give Keith one then as well.
Oh, there you go. So Keith says, thank you. Lady Steph says, sorry, I missed you guys, Des and Zoe. How'd you miss them? Was she too busy looking at Black Series, stuff like that?
Came in really unwashed, you see, and Martin and Steph obviously came. I think they had early bird.
Yeah.
And that, so, but yeah.
Well, we all know that Delvian likes Echo and stuff, but do you know what he also really likes? I'll show you.
Zooby zooby zoo, zooby zooby zoo, zooby zooby zoo, zooby zoo, zooby zoo. Mon Dieu qu'ils sont doux. Zooby zooby zoo, zooby zooby zoo, zooby zooby zoo, zooby zoo, zooby zoo. Le bruit des bisous. Puissant sous le ciel du mois à deux, les amoureux glissent à pas le loup. Comme les oiseaux, ils ont rendez-vous. On entend partout zoubi zoubi zoo, zoubi zoubi zoo, zoubi zoubi zoo, zoubi zoo, zoubi zoo. Mon Dieu qu'ils sont doux. Mais dites-moi, savez-vous ce que veut dire entre nous? Mon Dieu que c'est ce que veut dire zoubizou. Ça veut dire je vous l'avoue. Mais oui, je n'aime que vous. Zoubizou, bisou, zoubizou, zoubizou. Mon Dieu que c'est doux. Besoin des buissons du mois à deux quand tu m'embrasses doucement dans le cou. Car c'est curieux, tu vois, je l'avoue, ça me fait partout. Zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zoubi zou.
That's put my perv levels through the roof, that shoot.
I tell you what,
that,
I was thinking, what would suit our Delvian? Zooby, zooby, zooby. Brilliant. That hat on Martin on the beam.
I can't believe that anybody spot it. Like...
That's a Skeletor got me.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, the skeletal. Awesome. Awesome. There you go. Zoopy, zoopy, zoopy. After having the privilege.
Put your teeth in.
Pivotal. That's brilliant, that word. Do
After
you make
the
the words
privilege
up, Mark? You can't read them. Do you just make them up?
of meeting Delvian, I can tell you that he's an absolute gent. There you go. You've all said nice things about our Delvin, though, haven't you?
Oh, he's
Andrew, if
lovely.
you will.
He is a lovely
He's a
guy.
lovely guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm not
softly
missing him.
spoken as well. It's like his voice is like treacle.
Yeah, he's a sort of guy, Adam, that you'd love him to come round before you went to bed just to read you a quick story. You know? He's got that voice, hasn't he? You can just get proper tucked in and listen to him and then like nod off.
He might not go to Dez's though after he touches his nuts. You know.
Well, yeah.
I do remember Delvian photobombing me on the Death Star. Well, it's true. It's a true story. All the pictures are real. Sponsored by the Thistle Do. So we have to be real pictures, you know. Let's have a look. Hey up, Win, Shabby, Adam, Dez, Zoe, and all you lads and ladies in the chat. Hello, Win.
Young
Hello,
Win.
pal. Oh, good old Mark's here. Hello, Chocolate Chip Wookie. Did you see Chocolate Chip at Echo?
Yeah. He gave me his nice Echo gift that he always gets when he always does every year. So that's nice little trinklets, doesn't he? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but what can he buy now? We've seen all these stuff, haven't we? I mean, what else? What is there left for Chocolate Chip to buy?
I suppose with Star Wars, there's so much, isn't there? I suppose you always see something new and something that you've not seen before. I know I do.
I suppose you can always get something a bit better, but upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, you need something a bit better than that, Mark. You know, I could just imagine. What do you think?
Well, yeah, but then how do you? Yeah, but then
No,
how
it's
do you
true
do it?
because I've got my Megatron from '86 and I've still got my box and everything with it, but it looks like a dog's had it. Do you know what I mean? But I go to the toy fair and there's one that's been graded in this glass box, and I'm always, it's like the Grail. Every time I walk in, it goes, ah! And one day I'm going to part with money for that thing. I know I am. I know now.
Yeah, buy it, Si. Why not? But listen, Simon, we have three beautiful people. Eye candy tonight, Simon, if you will. Eye candy. Look at this. I mean, we all know what Anne-Marie thinks of Berry after what she told me about Berry being at our outside. Do you know what I mean?
She's lovely.
Yeah. She said he smells very nice.
He did smell very, very nice. But let's get to know a bit more with 20 questions. So this is from me, Si, and the chat to get to know our Dez, our Zoe, and Mr. Berry a little bit better. So I will start, and this is a question for all three of you: Spurs or Arsenal?
Spurs, of course. I don't even have to answer it.
Yeah.
No comment.
Dez? No comment on
comment.
Dez. Yeah.
What?
Zoe,
It isn't
that's
even
pick one, Zoe. Spurs or Arsenal? Zoe?
I don't like football, so I.
You say Tottenham. You just say.
So are you going to say Zoe?
Can't believe this.
Controversial question.
For no other reason than
Yeah.
my oldest growing up who lived opposite me, he was a Spurs fan. So I've always had a dislike for Spurs, only for that
Spurs.
reason. Only
Well,
for
I
that
do apologise. You're all wrong. The answer was Everton. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, everybody. Si, what's your question?
My question to all three of you is aliens or ghosts?
I do like a lot of programs that feature ghosts. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen the BBC Ghosts with all the people that were in horrible history. So I'll go for ghosts.
Ghosts for Zoe.
Yeah.
Ghosts for Zoe.
Yeah, I'd go for that. For the same reason, and the American version is very funny as well.
Yeah.
It depends on the context, but I'm just going to make it a hat trick and go ghosts as well. But I think
all three ghosts.
You don't believe in ghosts over aliens? Oh.
Yeah. Here's a question for you: Stu or Georgie?
No, Georgie.
Georgie.
Oh, Jay.
Let's just jump straight in.
Before you even finish the question, Georgie.
I've got to go Stu or Georgie. Oh, all right. No problem. Zoe?
Georgie.
I'll just hope he's sitting there, spat his tea out.
Right. Go on, Berry.
this is virtually impossible. But I don't like sitting on the fence. So as Dez and Zoe have just both gone Georgie, I'm going Stu. But no offense, Georgie. I'm just going to do it.
They're both beautiful people, and I love them.
Yeah,
Even
but so you give me your answers, but you haven't given me why.
Georgie's got hair.
Stu hasn't got hair.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
I don't know. Girl power.
Girl power.
Girl
Girl
power.
power side.
There
Girl
is a
power
no
side.
view.
Yeah. Well, they're all wrong because the correct answer is Martin Long. So
Well, they are.
sorry about
Yeah. They were so close, like they were so
They
close.
were. I feel like Stu's quiz. They're not getting any right.
Hey, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Next question for me: a hoodie or a jumper?
Hoodie for me.
No, I'd say jumper, but I'm wearing a hoodie.
Right,
So-
two in the hoodie side, two in the hoodie. Controversial.
I'll go jumper because I'm wearing a jumper. There you go.
When you
What's
go
the
to your
correct
closet, Adam, do you normally like pull out a jumper or do you go for your hoodie first?
So I don't actually have any jumpers, what are traditionally called jumpers. I only have long sleeve t-shirts or I have hoodies. So that's why I'd go with that. I don't have a
Hoodies.
traditional jumper. So yeah.
Right. Win says Stu because he says, "Oh yes."
That's why it's Georgie,
Good enough
because
reason.
he says so, yes.
And it's also a hoodie for Win. So Win's for a hoodie. I thought you said hoodies are for what side? Hoodies are for what did you
The
say?
homeless.
Hoodies are for
Homeless
the homeless.
people. The Soul 2007 is unbelievable. Everyone still thinks they're a fashion. Okay, no problem. 2025.
A lot of
I'm
the
shopping
reason
with
I
me.
wear mine is
Yeah.
because it's normally when I can't bother to put anything else on. So like, that is sort of what I have a hoodie on.
God's going to crucify me for that one. God
Question
loves his
for you.
hoodies.
Question for you: this'll do or new hairdo?
I love my hair, so I'm going new hairdo. Sorry.
I got Miss
Oh,
Choice.
controversial, Zoe. Controversial.
I got Miss Choice for my hair, so it's got to be the thistle.
Well, we're in the thistle do, so it has to be thistle do.
Oh, so what do you reckon? Si wins.
I
This'll
think
do, baby.
this'll do wins 2 against
Yeah.
1, and they're live on location. And even though Adam's got fabulous hair, this'll do does win.
I'm getting it cut tomorrow. I get my hair cut every 4 weeks without foul. So
Manscaping is always appreciated. Thank you, Steph.
Thank you. Sponsored by Steph.
How the hell can Si say it sold 2007 to a group of people that are obsessed with things from the 80s?
Yeah, you're right there, Chris. Makes no difference, does it?
Hoodies for goalposts just doesn't sound right.
true.
That's
true.
right. That's right.
He's got a
Small
point.
boys in the park.
Adam's
My
banned.
question-
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I've just got a lifetime ban.
Everyone else gets it free. You £7.50. Oh, all right.
Don't do the bloody aftershave. You smell the place out.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. You can tell that he's one person. You don't have to ask if he's been there. Has Adam been there? You just go, oh, Barry's here.
You can do that at the toy film, like you just follow the smell, like
You
Red
just
Dead
follow the
Redemption.
Oh,
And then there he is. By the micro machines.
From the 70s UB says our BOE. Si, what's your next question?
My next question is, it's tough, this. It's tough. Lando or Knee and Numb?
Lando.
Lando. I'd say Lando.
Yeah, Lando. It's just so smooth, isn't he?
Yeah.
Too cool for school, innit? Do you think he drove that Millennium Falcon better than Han Solo? Because I think, looking at his end of Return of the Jedi, he definitely did.
He probably did. He probably piloted it with more panache than Han.
Yeah, skills, didn't he? Yeah.
Wow, good question.
Would you
He's
say
quite-
that better
yeah.
graphics in the Return of the Jedi made Lando a better pilot? Because the graphics were better, so obviously he could do more top stuff for the Millennium Falcon.
You can see
Hence.
clear.
Maybe.
Yeah. Here's a question for you: sitting or leaning?
We're leaning now.
Yeah, I'm sitting, but I'm going with leaning as well. He
Leaning.
looks cool, and Des
I
does it so
would
well.
go with leaning, yeah, because Des just makes it look like cool as hell, doesn't he? Just he leans and everything. He just looks good doing it. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'd go with leaning.
Ray was better than both of them. Another one barred from the thistle do right there, so another one barred.
But again, going off graphics in The Force Awakens and the way the Millennium Falcon looks and flew in that, does that represent that Rey is the best pilot of the Millennium Falcon?
Are you still going on about the Millennium? What's your question?
That's it.
All right.
Now, this question is PS5 or Xbox?
Well, PlayStation all day long.
PlayStation
Not
for
even,
me.
not even a question.
Yeah.
So
That is only Xbox.
Xbox is a multimedia center. PlayStation is for gamers. Like gamers will play PlayStation, 100%. In my opinion.
I've never owned a console.
Ooh.
Never owned a console.
Never. Even
Like when you were younger, no PS1,
No.
never
Was it
interested in video games.
Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, but I'm when I was about 14, when everybody started getting into them, I was kicking the ball on my own at the park.
Did you not have a dinner tone, the Pong?
No, yeah, I know what you're saying. Atari, nothing,
Oh,
and it
wow.
never interested me. You know, I've tried and failed. My brother has.
Right,
and,
failed.
my nephew, yeah. Oh, we
Here's a
couldn't
question.
afford that poor.
Here's a question for you. Echo or NEC?
NEC.
Oh.
NEC. Sit down at the
Zoe's
NEC.
NEC. Perry's NEC. Sai?
I'd say NEC.
I'm coming out and
NEC.
sweat.
Well, for me, NEC, right? I went to this Echo yesterday, Saturday, and even though it's great, we have a great do, and I love meeting up with everyone. It's always the same stuff on sale, and it has been for like nearly 6 years now. And you go there, and it's like me and Dave. We didn't pick anything up at this week's NEC because Echo, because I was like, there's nothing jumping out at me. There's no new stuff. It's all the same things again and again. And I suppose if you're a vintage buyer of Star Wars, you're in heaven. Do you know what I mean? But I think when you're out of the skirts of that, for me, I've got what I've wanted in vintage Star Wars. It's getting a bit stale, isn't it? You know what I mean? For the sake of shopping wise, like.
I think Si's bang on there. Like for me, who's someone I do collect Star Wars, but I'm not like your Dez, your BOE, your Martin. I'm not like, it's not everything to me. No, I collect other stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, it will always be NEC because of that reason. Because I like to look at other stuff and not just Star Wars. But I do like Star Wars, but it's just not.
I think for me,
Yeah.
the merchandise Echo, because it is all Star Wars. But to meet everybody at the NEC,
More people anyway.
and you meet more people because of that. Other people want to get different sort of lines. It's NEC.
Yeah.
I
think if
that's
Shabby
big,
come,
isn't it?
I think Mark, I think you would get a bigger kick out of the NEC than you would.
Yeah, probably.
Echo.
I'd like to
You
go
love
to
Star
both.
Wars like I do. We got brought up on it, but I think
Yeah.
yours would be the NEC as well.
Yeah.
Gem gap. That's obvious. Gem.
You got more chance of getting gem dolls at NEC than you have Echo, Shab.
Yeah.
So,
What's your
You
next
go-
question, Si? What's your next question?
My question number 6 is dogs or cats?
Oh,
it's
Dogs.
cats for me, but I
Dogs.
like both. I like both. The cats for me.
both.
I was brought up
Dogs
on
for me.
Cats, so.
So
Well, I have a childhood fear of dogs, but I'd still prefer dogs than cats.
my mum has a childhood fear of dogs. My mum has too. Do you know what I mean? Well, so she'll pull dogs. Fair enough. Pie and chips or fish and chips?
Pie and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gravy.
good old Dez. Yeah.
Fish and chips for me. I'm from the seaside. I live in the seaside. Fish and chips all day long.
Si?
Fish and chips. I agree with Adam. Seaside born. It's the rules. It's in my blood.
So
Go pie and chips. For
yeah,
sure.
you pie and chips definitely. Think about pie.
We
Oh,
live
wow.
30 miles from the sea. Sorry, 70 miles from the sea.
Yeah.
So
Do you know? So I've got a bit of a fact there for you because do you know no one in England is more than 75 miles from a coast.
Mm.
That's how small the country is. So yeah,
Wow.
you must be. I think it's like there's a point in Leicester which is the furthest away from the coast.
Yeah.
There you are.
Just a little bit of a fact there. So,
I hate cats.
He's got 11 cats, Keith. 11. 11 cats.
Adam has been banned from the long residence. Wow, Adam, you've got nowhere to
Why?
go. Mate. Everyone's banning you.
Why have I been
Thistle
banned
Blues
from
Bar.
the long residence? Because I said just because I said Martin liked Star Wars, or is it because I said I didn't like Echo? I'm confused.
Wizzy
No,
says
it was
dogs
cat.
are like little people.
I like dogs and cats, but I was brought up
Yeah,
with
Wizzy
cats.
loves a dog.
Fish and chips for win. Pie and chips for our Steph. I tell you, yeah.
I would say Martin and Steph's dogs are great. I really like them. So, and I've been banned.
Oh, brilliant. Right, so what's your next question?
Linda Carter or Victoria Principal?
Oh, nice.
Carter for me.
I don't know, principles.
Victoria Principal.
Yeah, I agree with her. Des. She was. She was nice, though. She was nice.
Who they are?
Maybe woman,
Ew.
someone else.
Look at Zoe having a clue.
I don't know who they are. Sorry.
Were very beautiful ladies back in Simon's childhood. One played Wonder Woman and one was a multi-millionaire oiless in Dallas. They were both extremely tasty ladies.
Extremely tasty ladies.
I would chuck in a bit of Dynasty and go Heather Locklear
Oh, nice.
just to mix it up.
I don't know,
Nothing
that just
Oxenberg would
made-
be nice.
I could stop the world spinning that choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
BOE.
even in TJ Hooker, don't even get me going there with Heather Locklear and TJ Hooker.
So BOE says Victoria. The lovely Win says Linda. Gap says Linda. Kieran says Linda. Look at this. They're tasty ladies, but you do put ketchup on them.
Yeah.
Moon landing or moonwalking?
Oh,
Oh, the context, see, I can do the moonwalk, but I'd say moon landing.
You'd rather
Do
land on the moon than do
moonwalking.
the moonwalk. Right.
I'd
Okay.
like to see him do the moon landing again.
Right. So moon landing. Oh, we've got two.
Yeah, I'll go
two
moon
there.
landing.
So
I'll do moonwalking.
walking. Sigh.
Well, no one's ever landed on the moon and never will. But I watched Michael Jackson do a moonwalk at the Grammys. I know what I'm going for.
Oh, brilliant.
My next
on.
question: Gail Platt or Pat Butcher?
Gail Platt. What an iconic hairdo.
E.T.
Yes, that's it.
I'm gonna
So
go.
far-
I'm gonna go Butcher because East End, and I'm closer to the East End than I am
Yeah.
to the cobbles of Coronation Street. So.
Nice. I think.
Have you, Des?
I'll try not to watch both. Fucking help it.
I don't think I've watched EastEnders since Pat Butcher was in it. So, like, that's how long I haven't watched it.
Well,
so.
just put yourself in a position, Des, where you had to take one of them out on a date. So is it going to be Gail Platt or is it going to be Pat Butcher? What, Des? What, Des? Would that be Des? What?
Coxie says, I was waiting for Si to say they never landed on the moon, not even one dinosaur Si, not even one. Well,
Not one.
There you go. EastEnders or Everton? Everton, every day of the week.
Martin just interrupted Des's reply. So what was
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
reply?
Sorry, I was Miles. Yes, Des.
Just to keep in the good books with Mrs. T, it'll be Coronation Street.
Gail Platt.
Guess a go.
Is she
Yeah,
a big?
well,
Is she a big
yeah.
Corrie fan, Mrs.
Yeah.
T? Is she? Yeah.
She's probably watching it now.
Going
Rob,
to the
That's why she
cinema.
watches you and me, Mark. She probably feels watching you and me is an extension of Coronation Street with a northern accent. That's why she probably watches those, yeah.
What you mean that train wreck part? Is that what it?
Yeah. And we started.
Remember that part they all died? Going to the cinema or watching TV at home?
I'm going to go nostalgic. For nostalgic reasons, I've seen cinema, but I don't do it enough. But I'll go cinema.
Cinema, right?
Well, our local cinemas recently closed down. So I would say that, but I can't. But no, I'd still go cinema.
No, TV at home.
TV. What about you, Si? Well, you just bought your big new TV, haven't you, Si?
It's TV at home now, isn't it? You've got your Dolby Surround, you've got your 4Ks, you've got your 50-inch tellies. What's the point going to the cinema and paying like 30 quid to just be annoyed all night?
It's not
Got
TV at
good
home,
point.
it's cinema at home now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, though.
Exactly.
That's the thing,
Mm.
yeah. Marky D
Mm.
says depends on the film. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Cinemas
Well, that's
aren't,
true as well. Yeah, that is true.
cinemas aren't what they used to be as well. They've lost their soul a bit. Like when I was younger, the Odeon
Yeah.
around here was like a grand kind of, you'd have like really plush carpet. You'd walk in, it'd be like an event. Now they're just boxes. They have lost their soul. However, I love going to the cinema, so I'm sticking with my cinema.
Yeah.
Go to the cinema and smell Savage. Can get like. Right, Si, is this your last question, Si? Or second?
No, I've got 3 left. I've got 3 left. Actually, it's only question 8.
Oh, okay.
Question 8 is Coca-Cola or Roller Cola?
Roller Cola.
Roller Cola's a classic from
That's
the
what
UK.
I'm on board.
ain't it?
My mum's roller, flat, and I love it flat. I prefer it ice cold and flat.
Absolutely
Good.
not.
See, if we're having a bit of a do around our house and I'll get
Yeah.
some drinks in, they always say you've got to get Pepsi or you've got to get cola.
Not
Or-
your
or
roller
Coke.
cola.
And I'm like, I'll just get Asda Coke.
No.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
I'm the same way.
Oh.
Yeah.
God,
Gotta
no.
be Coca-Cola for me.
Coca-Cola for you. Well,
gonna-
did you have the pop lady? Did the pop lady come round to your house like she did with me inside in a van? Loads of American cream soda and limeade and all
We
that in
had
the back
that
of
from
it?
the milkman would come
Yeah,
round.
Corona.
With, like,
The milkman, was it for you?
Mm.
Yeah.
We used to have Corona where you'd take your, this is in the 70s, take your bottle back and get 10p for your bottle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
Yeah.
ultimate. So yeah, you had
10p
cream
for
soda.
return, yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
take 3
that's-
bottles back to our news agents, get 30p, and then buy 3 packs of sour
30p.
balls. Remember the sour balls with 3 balls in them, and they were like red hot. Do you remember them? Dead soury ones.
That was a
Horrible.
good question. That was a good topic, that, because the chat is half and half through Roller Cola and Coca-Cola. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great stuff if you're on a budget. There you are, you see. Just think of the
The budget
profits,
conscious
Zoe,
people.
that this will do if you just got Roller Cola and put it in the rum and Coke. Do you know what I mean? They'd never
Well,
know.
I
They'd
would
never
have to go with Pepsi Max. That's my choice.
Oh,
Pepsi
no.
Max in the Thistle do, Si. You'll have to
Yeah.
wear a tie when you go, Simon. You're going to have to wear
No.
a tie. Do you know what I mean?
I used to love Tip Top, so it was like flat Coke with you put your straw in the top. Yeah, that's why I used to love that. Flat Coke, beautiful.
Does anyone
Flat
remember the brands
Coke,
No
that's
Frills
weird.
Cola and
Mm.
My Mum's Cola? I don't remember.
Yeah,
the
no
ones.
frills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mum's
Was that
cola.
from... Was no
Love
frills
it.
Morrison's or Asda? Which one was no
no
frills?
Frills was that one that went out of business, weren't it? What was it? Yeah, it was the tagline for that. It was the company that done the No Frills thing. I can't remember
I
what it
don't
was.
remember
now.
if it was Morrison's or if it was one of the
No.
supermarkets that did it. And
It
it was
was
in
a,
that white packet, wasn't it?
it
just
was a
like a white
supermarket,
box.
but I think it went out of business. I can't remember what one it was. That's going to bug me.
still
I might Google it in a minute.
Do they still make Roller Cola? Or Mr. B says. Hi, Mr. B.
Yeah, bound to, aren't they?
Yeah. Top deck lager and lime. Oh, I'm not interested. Top deck lager.
Quick save, yes, quick save. Luke's just come up with quick save was no
Quick
frill.
save.
and it's
Quick
great.
save.
I don't drink them anyway. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Here's one for you: Disney World or Pleasure Beach.
Easy.
Easy.
So I've not been to Disney World and I've been to
Right.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So based on that, I'll go with that.
Pleasure Beach are very good
I'd
stuff.
like to go to both, but I think
You've never been to Pleasure Beach
no.
nowadays.
When we went on holidays, kids, we'd always go Hunstanton, and when,
Closer.
and then when these were younger, we'd always go Bournemouth.
Mm.
So we
Yeah.
never went. So it's somewhere I'd like to go. Plus, there's 3 good vintage toy shops there.
Si, get the teas up to Blackpool. What's going on? That's a controversy. What's going on? Do you know what I mean?
You know what though? You say that, Shabby. I find a lot of people haven't been like my way, and I'm like Stuart and Georgie had never been to Southend when they came here, and I was like, what? And they were
You know
like,
what?
what is that? They were like, what is that thing? I'm like, it's the longest pleasure pier in the world, and they were like, oh, really? They didn't even know it was there, and I'm like, you're gonna walk it now.
Maybe it's a good job I don't live there because I'd never be out your houses. Desiree phoning Zoe. He's here again. He's here again. Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
Question number 9 from me is X Factor or Britain's Got Talent?
Oh, nice.
They're both crap, but I'm gonna go
Yeah.
X Factor. So
I can't watch them. Oh,
I'm not watching.
No, I can't.
I just
Come
cannot
on,
watch.
Dez. You had a tear in your eye when Paul Potts won, like we all did.
Can you remember Farrell Smith?
Steve Brookstein.
Can you remember Farrell Smith from Britain's Got Talent?
She was like she was an
Oh,
opera singer.
young girl.
Yeah.
She was in.
Susan Boyle.
She was in my oldest daughter's.
Oh, Adam, you've
Yeah.
been rebanned from the house. They are.
I know
there
that's
you go.
because I said Pleasure Beach over Disney World, but I've never been to Disney World, so I can't really say that, can I?
Luke Reynolds says Quattro or Tab Clear. I remember Quattro. That
Quattro
was
is the nicest
fruity, yeah.
drink on the planet. There's nothing
yeah.
nicer.
Yeah.
Hot summer days on my
Oh.
BMX bike with a tin of Quattro. Oh my God, you couldn't beat that. Loved
Good old
Quattro.
only ones here. So we've got things for this side. We've got Gap saying X Factor. We've got Marky D saying The Apprentice. We got POE saying The Gong Show. Absolutely brilliant. Oh man.
So
Marky
this should
D
be your
says-
last question next, Mark.
Says when you said Paul Potts, I haven't remembered him for years. What did he sing him? Time to.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
Paul Potts, he's only worked in the phone shop, did he, and everything? And then like went on to mega success. I thought, what a lovely story that is. Brilliant.
Did you have a tear in your eyes when he won? Were you like, oh man, he worked in a phone
No.
shop? Brilliant.
But I was really happy when he did. Like, I was really happy when Sam Bailey won. Just mother and that, just no money and stuff, and she goes and wins. They're
I've
the
run
ones I
out of
love winning.
I've run out of questions. Have you got one more?
Yes, well, I've got one last question. Size Magic or Shabby's dance moves?
Shazam.
Yeah, look at Dez. You see, you didn't think about it though, so you didn't think, Zoe. You know what I mean?
I'm reluctantly because I don't want to upset anybody, but I'll go with Size Magic.
Oh my life, you jealousy,
mate.
jealousy. That's all that is.
I do always stick up
Envy,
for Everton
jealousy.
for you, though. I do always stick up for Everton for you. So
I'll tell you what would be interesting to see some
Yeah.
of Size Magic with Shabby doing all the sort of Debbie McGee.
Debbie McGee.
Shabby McGee!
Imagine them long arms.
Des, you just give me memes for weeks. Shabby McGee. Oh, fantastic.
You see, and right, I'll tell you a lot, and I'll tell the chat. You all jumped in too fast. Think of Shabby's dance. You've all
Mark, they didn't jump in too fast, did they? They thought
trying
it
to
was
save
some
it.
middle-aged pillock dancing about, or they thought about having the power of the Sorcerer Supreme and didn't think. They thought
absolutely
straight away.
Hey,
Shabby's
Shabby,
dance
when was the last
moves.
time we done one? When was the last time we done a
Right,
dance
there'll be one out by Monday. That's it, and just to prove to Zoe, and then Zoe will watch and go, I shouldn't have answered it. I answered it far too fast. When she's swooning, and her boyfriend goes, "What are you swooning over? Nothing."
I don't know what to get, Shabby. I've just been sent. I've sent you a picture of
Yeah.
that will maybe help you with the Gale Pat Butcher.
Where'd you send it?
It's on Instagram.
On Instagram. Thanks. Yeah, just talk amongst yourselves. Dad's got me working even like I've not got enough to do or anything. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant, Des. Oh, Des, that's well worth it. That's well worth it. So let me just show you this picture. This is brilliant. Side. Oh man, let's have a look. Share screen. La 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 la.
oh, amazing!
Look at him leaning. Look at him leaning on that.
Get out now, Bob!
Oh man, that's brilliant.
Oh,
That
there's
is
no
brilliant.
truth in the fact that I'm leaning all the while.
Yeah.
As well.
Why's Mrs. T got a medal on? Is that for leaning?
No, it was the tour, so we all had lanyards to say that we were on the tour.
You can tell I'm enjoying myself, can't you?
Yeah, I was going to say.
That is superb.
You're thinking, where's the Star Wars stuff?
Well,
It was a
Simon-
good do, actually, to be fair.
Simon, do you know when I usually phone you and ask you for a thumbnail for season 3? So I've already got it. Right?
To be
Very
fair, I've
good in
done
that
the
pub.
Granada
Big kickoffs in
Studios
that pub.
tour, so I've been
Oh.
there as well. I've done the Granada Studios tour years ago when I was about 15. So yeah, I've been there.
Was it good? I'd love to do that. Yeah.
I don't think it exists anymore. I think they closed it down, but yeah, it was all right at the time. I was 15. I'd never seen Coronation Street, so I'm walking around and there are people going, "Oh, this is where so and so," and I'm thinking, "Yeah, whatever." I just got dragged around with my parents, so like, you know, like,
Even for me that didn't really watch it, I still knew a lot of bits of you know what I mean? Who
Don't
lived
really
there.
watch
Yeah.
it. He watches.
Well, there you are. We've found loads more out about 20 questions. I think they answered it very correctly. Simon, what do you think? I think they were.
I think very professional. I think finishing off saying the power of magic will always beat the power of dance. I agree with that 100%.
Well, we found out more about these three. Let's find out more about these two.
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let them say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this thing together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
I'm so glad I found you. I'm not gonna lose you. Whatever it takes, I will stay here with you. Take it to the good times, see it through the bad times. Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do.
Let them say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart.
Chef's
My
kiss on the
favourite one of
song
them.
choice.
It's that mental goal song. That mental goal song kills you at the end of that.
It looks, they're all real, but that looks really real.
Yeah, really real, that does. Exactly.
Does.
How you find them, Si? How you find these is unbelievable.
It's
So
just
there's our
searching the net, isn't it?
It's
Like you said,
searching
put
the-
people's names in. That's what you
Can I
get.
just give a massive shout out to that
course.
cat, Bud? Their
Oh,
cat,
yeah.
Bud, is
Yeah.
just so beautiful. But when me and Martin were there, it just ran and hid under the bed. And I was
Yeah.
desperate to like have a cuddle or something, and they were like, "No chance." It's a wimp. So I was like, "Right."
We're gonna, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because he wouldn't go near you, would it? This cat, you were like, I remember the story you were saying. It's like, oh, I haven't seen it, you know, it hiding.
Yeah, it hides under. Apparently, it's really shy, and it just hides under the bed. So yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? How we've added stuff onto this community, like sandwich on your knee, the thistle do, bud the cat.
Okay.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, now it's time for question of the week.
Oh.
Zoe has taken the mantle tonight of question of the week. What is the question, Zoe?
Okay, so it's not necessarily a conspiracy type question. It's more of a moral type question. So imagine you're on a really busy road, cars in both directions, full of cars, like there's not gaps in the traffic. An ambulance with flashing lights is coming in one direction. The other direction is a police car with flashing lights. Who has right of way?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Question of the week by Zoe. To toughen.
Size face.
I think surely it's got to be the ambulance because the ambulance have injured people in it, and it might be saving someone's life. Where the police car's only probably going to go to Thistle Do to stop the fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
So
What
I
if
would say
to a stabbing
ambulance.
something like that.
The police is on the way to Thistledew to stop me from getting in because I've been banned. So,
The weirdest thing of that, though, is that thinking about it even in more depth, they both actually are on the way to save lives in some sort of retrospect.
yeah.
Oh,
So which one does Keith Knight? Keith Knight will know. He's an ex-copper. He'll know.
all right. So Gab says ambulance. Marky D says Chuck Norris. Claire says me. I have the right of way. Kieran Ball says ambulance. Ricardo says ambulance. Sorry, Zoe's question of the week. Mr. Reynolds
I
says
would
I'd
say
say
it's got to
ambulance.
be ambulance, but
Purely
I'd-
because it's more
I'd
likely
swing
to
to
be
that.
life-threatening. Oh. Des, what do you think?
I don't know, but as long as I'm not stuck in traffic. I don't know, that's got the ambulance, really, isn't it?
Look at that, we're not stuck in traffic. Definitely ambulance. The fecking cyclist, if you have the misfortune of this.
What do you think, Shabby?
I've got to go ambulance, haven't you, really? I mean,
I
you've got
think
to,
you've more swinging.
you've got to
to,
make
yeah.
way for your first responders. Do you know what I mean? Mr. B says, everyone pulls to the side to allow both emergency vehicles to proceed.
yeah, technically the police will be emergency responders as well. They will be trained, so there is that. You could argue that.
But the row is it's the two versus each other in going down the street.
Yeah.
Which ones allow the way first? Who's getting there before the other one?
Anne-Marie says ambulance, I would imagine. I mean, if you had to pick one.
The ambulance is going to go slower than a police car if you're just doing it purely based on that, because ambulances don't go that fast.
I think
So-
ambulance is the winner here. I think it's the big winner. So be thankful, Smith Lord, because he said it didn't ask. He didn't get the first thing about be thankful. Hey, Anne-Marie. Ambulance is bigger. Who wants to play chicken with that? That's a good point. That's a good point. You know? Yeah, shift out that way. Do you know what I mean? What's your answer, Zoe?
Well, I don't know. Like this question, honestly, I've not like made it up.
Everyone's got ambulance. What's yours? I don't know.
Well,
We need to look in highway code, don't
need
we?
an answer.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world, everyone.
Let's add his mode of transportation into this. Or actually, I'd change my answer. My bus has right away when I'm driving.
Well, that's the big one.
To be honest, if I'm running out of Savage, it still gets there the quickest to get it for me. So, like,
Imagine the constables at the Thistle. What seems to be the problem? I've run out. I'm out of Savage. Oh, just imagine he would as well. Hello. Emergency sim. Yeah, I need help.
I can't smell it. Oh, brilliant.
That's just super. I've died. That's it. Tub Thumpers has killed Shabby. I can't believe it. Oh, man. I can't believe you talk. If they're on their way to arrest Cy for crimes through the magic circle, the police. That's what
Crimes. My friends.
But the police might be on their way to get some donuts, and the ambulance is something. See, that's what I thought ambulance. So you see, because if it's live, like police are just going to show up on it. What's going on? Him over there won't stop spraying. Do you know what I mean? You know. Connor Fuller says the police are on their way to arrest Adam for a stolen library book. The ambulance is on the way because he's choking on. If there's a VIP or prisoner escort, then the police have the right of way. There is no law as such, so it would be down to the drivers to navigate priority. It will give way to ambulance if it's going a different way. In America, what you do is when you see an ambulance or a fire truck or whatever, you move over to the side of the road like the hard shoulder. You have to pull over. Do you know what I mean? You do that over there, don't you? You move out of the way.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's an unwritten rule. You'd be a bit of an arse if you didn't pull over for an emergency service vehicle, wouldn't you? So when I used to drive the Coast Guard vehicles, we had sirens and stuff like that, and people would just move over because they just probably thought it was an ambulance or a police car. But we'd like to think at the same sort of time we're going to save someone who's potentially drowning. So you think they would move over as well. So, you know.
It's a good question, man. That's a good question.
Maybe if they're coming down to each other, they have like an emergency flash that they do to each other. Whereas like 3 flashes loud mean I've got somebody that's life-saving in the back, or 3 flashes from the police is like I've got to get somewhere that's life-saving. You never know, do you?
EMTs can't arrest you. That's a good point. That's a good point. Do you know what I mean? But they're both on the way to Connor and G-Forces for crimes against musical taste. Martin hates the levelers, does he? Why does Martin hate fun? Why does Martin hate fun? Oh, brilliant. I think there's a hole in that theory gap. If I had the options, air ambulance, jumpy thinking about it. So he's like, well, you lot are thinking traffic. I'm thinking
that's $7,000 in fuel to get one off the ground, roughly. An air ambulance. So
Keith Knight, Barry says it's actually an offence to obstruct an emergency vehicle on
that
blue
doesn't
lights.
shock me. That doesn't shock me.
No.
Oh, that's a good point. So well done, Zoe. Great question of the week. Yeah. So I think the answer that we've all decided is ambulance, isn't it? To tell you the truth, do we concur? Is that what we're going for? Ambulance.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
morally
not saying 100%, but I'm swinging more for ambulance.
Most of the time,
That's,
it'll be the ambulance.
yeah.
It's funny us talking about the the emergency services and so forth, because do you remember this guy?
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy
Good old Rob's retro. Awesome. Let's have a look. It's actually friends. We've done that. Great song, Jimmy. Zoe, my late wife works for our local police station. Next time I see one of the officers, I'll ask him your question. You'll say, "This is landlady down road." She's worried about traffic outside. When people around me, outside, this will do. She's worried. I just want to get it clear. That's what it's all about. Science question of the week is an offence to me. Charming.
Wow.
Well, anyway, we've got some lovely guests on tonight. And tonight, I mean, look at this. So if I make these two bigger here, Mr. Berry, Mr. Simon, the this'll do. So would you like to show us around? Would you like to show us some bits and pieces? What would you like to do?
Well, we were just getting a drink in the last one. And
Nice.
I'm not sponsored, but this is a brand of cider. So of course we have to have it. And
Got their own cider, nice.
And our bottle opener is Mjolnir. Is that right? Yeah.
Monia.
Right.
We have that. A lovely gift from Mr. Berry.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh,
You got a
So
whole
of course, well, it's the Thistledew colours, so it must stay in the Thistledew.
Somebody to the camera, or you are?
No, I think we're okay. I mean, if you move out the way, we can see more of the bar itself.
look at that. This'll do made bar mat. Look at that.
Look at that match of the day on that telly behind
Yeah.
counter.
Who's in charge of what's on the telly? Is that down to landlord or landlady?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mats. Look at this. They've gone all out.
We've got the mass amount of coasters as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
gold
brilliant.
them.
Brilliant.
We have had pub quizzes here, and the trophy we have
Oh,
as well. You've already seen the drinks menu, but I don't know whether you've seen the bar snacks menu.
Christ, I paid to have the ad removed on the. This will do.
tell you what, if you put a breakfast on, this is better than the Premier Inn.
Is the bar holding Des up, or is Des holding the bar up?
Bit of both on a Friday.
I reckon if Des made that bar, it's not going nowhere.
There you go.
And to save on the eyesight of Shabby Geek, because there's not much of it left, would you be able to read some of them out, which are savoury?
So savoury, we've got mini cheddars, we've got olives,
Nice.
I like them.
Yeah.
we've got peanuts,
There's not many peanuts left.
we've got cheese savouries, we've got chips on request.
Oh,
And then in the sweet, we've got M&Ms, we've got Kit Kats, we've got Toffee Crisp.
M&M's, Berry.
Lamb.
I
Whole
like,
lot.
I like a bit of M&M's action.
They're down in the cellar. I'll go and have a look.
Classic.
Ability.
And then I went to the gents, and then
This is why he's so good at acting, Si.
This is it. He's a superb actor, I've come to realise.
So I've got a story here about the Thistle-Do. It says, I got leathered in this Thistle-Do, and then I went to the gents, thought the urinal was a bit high, turned out to be the kitchen sink. Des was not happy.
Well,
Not my house. It didn't bother me.
I'd like to ask everybody a question and the chat a question. If you went to the Thistle-Do, I asked you this before, and you had to go through Zoe's glitter curtain for Stars in Your Eyes, what song would you sing, and which act would you be when you revealed yourself?
Man Without Love by Engelbert Humperdinck. I'd be first up. Follow that. Do you know what I mean? I'd be one of the dropping the mic. Follow that.
I've got one for Adam.
I quite like a good dress up, so I'd probably dress up as 80s John Bon Jovi and sing Living on a Prayer or something.
Nice.
So like
2 hits so far.
George Michael Faith.
Oh, obviously. I'm surprised none of us even did that. Thought that one.
Si, what would yours be?
Mine would be Cat Stevens, Moonshadow. So
Nice.
Just put beard on.
What about you, Zoe?
I don't know. I mean, we do have a karaoke machine.
Of course you do, Zoe. Of course you do.
Of course we do. I mean, I'm not one for a singer.
I've heard rumour that Stuart's banned from the karaoke machine. Is this true?
Possibly. I'm not much of a singer, but I do like the song Tequila because the only word in it is tequila.
Okay. Yeah. It's easy to remember, I guess.
Exactly.
You've got to give us a song, Des. You've got to give us a
Oh,
song.
Val Ludican, just get you ready.
It's working. Maybe next time.
Oh. If the Thistle-Do, Connor says, can they pour a proper Guinness?
We do have the Nitro Guinness thing, so yes.
They have the
There you
Nitro
go.
Guinness. Can you put some chips on for our Delvian? It'll be there in 6 hours.
Well,
Can I
done.
just say, Can I just say, if Keith Knight went to the Thistle-Do, if he didn't come out and do Craig David, I would be livid.
Oh, Adam Berry. Adam, you've got to finish me off, man. You've got to finish me off. Oh, no.
But what's making me laugh, Keith's put here, I'm saying nothing, so son off. Oh, Lewis.
Can I get a rewind? Oh my God, I'd be dead. The ambulance, I've been looking, all the ambulances outside in traffic.
Oh,
Can you let the ambulance do?
oh,
One of those lads has a heart attack. This'll-Do. Shabby like that.
which one do I phone first? An ambulance or police car?
Kes on his shoulder. Can I get a rewind? Oh, gonna rewind. Look at that. Look at what I can do tonight, Zoe. I'm gonna be Adam.
Keith is gonna give me dog's abuse now for that.
I'm saying nothing's to sod off. Oh, Berry, I thought that was it. Honestly, I thought that was it. Right, I'm saying nothing's to sod off, right? Okay, it would take this job and shove it, sing my song, my other comment. Oh, what's your comment? Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. If I'm doing Johnny Cash, I'll be with Elvis. What Elvis song would you do, though? What Elvis song would you do? There's hundreds. Wonder You, probably. Or Moody Blue.
Norwegian Wood.
What's it called? The Liverpool anthem.
Delvin Seek doing a Barry White would be amazing.
I'll gravy with my chips.
See you at the NET.
You bastard, Berry. Utter bastard. You know, you come on and do a free show. It's not very nice, is it? Martin doesn't mean
you should never laugh at your own jokes, but it makes me laugh all the time. All the time. I can't even see Craig David now and not think of Keith. Like,
no.
Anyway, what a night that would be, though. What a night. Can you imagine Gap coming out of those tinsel blooming curtains? Oh, it's the best night ever. Oh, who's he? Martin does know his Star Wars trivia, but his musical knowledge is utter rubbish.
There you go.
Ring of Fire. Does this will do sulfury?
That's it.
Oh yeah, what hot foods do you do at the Thistle Do So?
Chips.
Or just
the
chips. Everything else is.
Do you keep a big bucket of gravy on heat just in case?
Well, I don't like gravy, so
yeah. You see, Zoe, this is why no one likes you, Zoe, when you say stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You know what? That's the north-south divide, though, because gravy on chips is not really that. It's not.
I can honestly say, I am not a fan of gravy on chips at all.
It's not a big thing down here.
No. I like crispy and salt on them and vinegar and dipped in mayonnaise, not gravy all over them. Like,
I know, but Zoe owns an established business and she has to cater for everybody. So if he's up north and it went down, you don't want it kicking off in the Thistle Do side. They sell Pepsi Max in there. Do you know it's a posh place? Do you know what I mean?
I've got a question, a bit like in the vein of your questions earlier, and this will definitely sort out the north-south divide. Do you call it tea or dinner? Because me and Luke talk about this a lot.
Tea.
I think both.
Dinner down south. It's dinner down south. No, it's funny.
What's for tea? Mrs. T, what's for tea? That rhymes. Mrs. T, what's for tea?
It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner down south, but up north, isn't it? Breakfast, dinner, and tea, isn't it? Something like that, or something like that.
Sometimes dinner. I think I say having my dinner when I'm writing or texting, but to each other, it's what you're having for your tea. And it's like a conversation come about 4 o'clock for the northern people. What you're having for your tea? You'll turn around to your workmate at work and say what you're having for your tea. It gives you an idea of sort of what you want. Do you know what I mean?
That was what Jason says. Supper. I've never said that. What's for supper?
Suppers. That's quite posh, isn't it? That's quite posh. Maybe Jason's.
Yeah, but he travels with Jason, isn't it? He was raised by Fagin, wasn't he, and everything. So it's like, what's for supper, I did?
He was raised by Fagin.
Saved all his Fagin money so we can go to Thailand. That's why he says supper.
Is that what it is? Well, G4 says it too. Supper. What's for supper?
Yeah.
But Americans don't say tea or dinner, do they? Americans say supper, don't they? Like, am I right in saying you don't have a tea time or a dinner time for 6 o'clock? Like, you don't all have your teas and stuff.
Yeah,
but you have a late supper, don't you? Am I right there?
Tea time's about 5 or 6, same as everywhere else. I don't do supper though.
Yeah. So, will you have anything about sort of 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
No,
really, that late?
No. I don't eat anything after like 7 p.m. most of the time.
No, I'm the same. I can't. I think it's an age thing. If I eat after that, I'm up all night. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So we'll have tea about sort of 5. Yeah. Then I might have something just a little something about sort of 7, 8 o'clock.
Hey,
the only time I ever do that is Christmas time when I treat myself. Otherwise, honestly, I have dinner at 6 o'clock or of 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I won't eat nothing the rest of the night.
Yeah.
No.
I wonder what this person eats late at night.
Please don't talk about love tonight. Please don't talk about sweet love. Please don't talk about being true and all the trouble we've been through. Ah, please don't talk about all the plans we had for fixing this broken romance. I want to go where the people dance. I want some action. I want to live action. I got so much to give. I want to give it. I want to get some too. I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie on the disco ride. Oh, I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie on the disco ride. Please don't talk about love tonight. Your sweet talk won't make it right. Loving lies just bring me down. When you've got women all over town, you can love them all, and when you're through, maybe that'll make a man out of you. I got to go where the people dance. I want some action. I want to live action. I got so much to give. I want to give it. I want to get some too. Oh, I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie on the disco ride.
Got to boogie. Good old Mr. Whitehouse. There he is.
Absolute gent.
Really
Yeah.
enjoyed being on Shabby's Tub Thumpers live stream chat with you, but now I've got to go. All right.
But it's not that good. I'm off.
It's good, but ever since G4's called it supper, I'm off.
It's good, but
Says-
once I learned there was only Pepsi Max and the Thistle Do, I'm off.
Once ambulance couldn't get through traffic, I thought, you know what, this ain't the place for me. Yeah, it's dinner time down here, says Coxie. My ex-missus was Scottish and it was dinner with her too. So far enough north, it changes back. So, yeah, I suppose so. As you go down, it gets local hero says supper. There you are, there's another one for supper. Connor says dinner. If it's dinner, but you have to have your dinner at lunch, it's tea. Hope that clears it up.
Not really.
Not really.
Perfect sense.
No. Remember to stick your finger up when you're having a cup of tea. Oh yeah, well, yeah. Ollie's
Stick your
fine.
finger up what?
God knows with Jason. God
It's
knows
good
with
at Thailand,
Jason,
isn't it? Finger up
man.
his Thailand
God
stuff back
knows
with him,
with
innit?
Jason.
We know where he goes on holiday. I wouldn't want to guess.
Stick your finger up.
Adam Perry's opinions on Thailand does not affect side Shabby Dezel's. Just wanted to say. Look at him sticking up where? Depends where you put it. To be fair, Keith, I thought you would have been singing your favourite Cliff Richard hits.
Oh, he's a big fan of Cliff, innit? He's a big fan.
Another great tune. Oh, dude, Shabby, you're hitting them. Oh my God, Ricardo, what
Yeah.
did Thistle do? It's a hit night. Do you know what I mean?
This is all
Every week we
karaoke
get-
music from the Thistle Do, yeah.
Absolutely. Like being happy. That picture, I found that picture of him and he was just like that in the library. I thought, oh, genius.
He's got.
Genius.
I have to admit, he's got a very cozy house.
He's a lovely bloke. He's
Very cozy house, and he is a lovely guy. Yeah.
I tell you what, as the years have gone by, I don't know whether you four think it or not. I've always felt truly blessed with the people that are around us that watch ZSR, Tub Thumpers, watch Stews, watch all the streams. We're very lucky, aren't we? We've got some great people around us. We really have, and that's what makes.
We have, and then I felt a bit like Win, where I got to know them. Now I want to go.
Absolutely brilliant. Mr. Berry, have you got anything to show us?
Oh, yeah, I have actually. Yeah, I suppose I can show you a few bits if you want to see. So, actually, a few months back, I talk about travel some more with Jason. I purchased a Back to the Future sticker album off of Jason. And
nice.
I think it was about, at the time, 75, 80% complete. Well, I can now reveal it's fully complete. The last couple of months, I've been going around and trying to get these stickers is like gold dust. So, but I have managed to complete my Back to Future sticker album.
I tell you what, that is impressive because that's got to be 40 years old. That's got to be.
Yeah, it is. Got it somewhere here. 1980. It would be 1987, won't it? Like,
right.
So yeah, something like
that's
that.
impressive. That's really.
Impressive. So I was quite I'm quite chuffed with that, and that's You don't. It's quite hard to find them complete. So, and to try and get the actual stickers is hard work, and they're not cheap when you get them either. So, I've kind of my friend who owns the shop. He found about half a dozen stickers in his stock room, and I needed some of them. So I done a deal with him and that. Also, obviously, I'm a massive Micro Machines fan, so I do collect a lot of them. And I've been going around recently. So these sets here are the original. Like there was 11 of these sets in 1987, right? And they're slightly different. I'll give you an idea. So these were the 1988 sets. You can see the difference in the packaging. But there was only 11 made like this, and I'm now up to 8, so I need 3 more. So I'm really these 2 are the recent ones. I'm really chuffed. That's got a KB Toys sticker on it. That's from America. So yeah, and then just the only other thing I want to do a bit of a plug here. Got my toy fair in at the end of April. So yeah, if you're local to Southend or you're not too far away, then please pop down. It's £2 entry for early bird, and then it's free to get in after 10 a.m. So come down. Some
absolutely
great
brilliant. Absolutely. So yeah, I've got a big picture of it right here. So let's have a look right there. So you can see right there, 27th of April. I'm really proud of you, man. So this is the second year you've done this now, isn't it? So.
It's the second one we've done. The first one we done in October, so this is now the second one. And we got, I can't really say too much, but we're doing another one in October, all being well, and it's going to be at a different venue and it will be bigger with more dealers. But I can't say too much because we haven't finalised things yet. But this will be the last time it's done at the had the old fire station, I think. But it's just something. It's quite hard to put one on. I'm not going to lie. It's not something you kind of think is an easy 5-minute job. You've got to get, like we were talking about liability insurance earlier with a couple of other guys who do it with us. And, you know, you've got to get stuff like that. You have to pay for the venue. You then have to, like, we're having to make sure you've got a certain amount of people in the building because you can't go over regs. You've got to put a risk assessment together. There's loads of things you have to do, and people don't realise to put one on. And but yeah, it's just like I said, we're not in it to make money. This is just literally we don't make any money from it. That's the thing. Like I think I lie. I'm going to reveal. I think we had £9 left over when we put one on in October. Like, and what we done was at £9, we got some cans of Cokes for the dealers. So we just got drinks for the dealers, like basically.
Can I just say, Simon, it's funny. He doesn't want to make any money at this. Zoe's This'll do everything's free. They're not exactly Donald Trump this lot, are they? Do you know what I mean?
No, they're giving back to the community. They're giving back. That's what I like.
The funny thing is, for my day job, I'm a business analyst. And I'm quite business savvy. But when it comes to personal putting on toy show, I just like, I don't want to make any money. So like, it's just a freebie. So, like, you know. So,
BTR, can I borrow your ET finger so I can stick it up Adam?
It's a bit, a bit aggressive.
If you have a sandwich at 1 p.m, do you consider that dinner? Yes, that's dinner time, isn't it? Is lunchtime's dinner time?
I'd say lunchtime.
Lunchtime. Well done, Adam. Very difficult to find those stickers. Yeah, really impressive. That's a snack, Coxie. I don't eat breakfast. I wait till dinner and then graze all afternoon, so I have enough energy for That's great, Adam. I bet you're really attached to that. Yeah, I bet he is. Snippy, you can watch without subscribing. How would I know, Keith? The shows that are on, I can come up and take the piss out of everyone if I wasn't subscribed. I'll be at Adam's Toy Fair. It was Top Banana last time, and it's 15 minutes away from my house. So Cox is going. There you go.
Yeah, be there.
Get the purple guide, Adam. All you need to know about public events.
Yeah. Oh, to be honest, we were talking earlier. Like we're getting quite on board with it. But like I said, it's the first one we run. We did do things wrong. We're not going to lie. We definitely done things wrong, and we probably, we got some really positive feedback. Well, there was a couple of people who moaned about how busy it was and stuff like that, which is, from our point of view, we thought it was great, but we can understand that. So we've made some changes. So yeah.
Yes, he does. Stu, yeah.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Thanks for that, Stu. Thanks for that. Should we watch somebody else? Oh,
do it.
I've got this person.
Great song. Great song.
Human Pete, man. Brilliant.
Scott's missed his gallery because he's only just joined us.
Oh, I see. Oh, you have to rewatch the replay.
Talking about me being late with books, he's late turning up. Just saying.
Charge him, Adam. Charge him.
25p charge.
25.
Right, Scott, 25p.
White House. Oh, absolutely brilliant. I never really realised Si had such good-looking legs.
Thank you. What you don't know there, kids.
There's a few things about Si. You know what I mean? Evening, Stu. Hello, Scott. Hi, Stu. Scott, likewise, my friend. Hello, legends. I've been watching along whilst working. Hello.
Oh, no. I over Georgie.
Des, did you go mad at Echo, Des, or did you spend loads of cash?
No, I was quite restrained actually. To be fair, there was a lot more vintage this year than there has been for a while. So I picked up a few bits that I was missing that I might not have got if there'd have been some more vintage collection stuff.
Yeah.
But so I was sort of restrained. I've got a few figures, but I've got my war chest. I'm saving it now for the NEC. Not that it's massive war chest.
Yeah, but just think with all the profits from the Thistle Do, right? And if you didn't go to these, you could come to Joe Fest for Shabby. You could both think of the tan, Des. You look like George Hamilton coming back home, and you'll be leaning on the bar, and all the girls in the Thistle Do, you're like, whoa, look at him.
I must admit, I do go a nice shade of brown.
Oh, they are. You see.
Oh, they are.
You can come and lean at Joe Fest. Sorry, what about you? Do you find stuff at Echoes though? Do you find stuff there?
Well, I thought I wasn't going to get anything because although obviously I appreciate Star Wars because of that, I was like, well, I'm not really going to get anything. But I did end up getting quite a nice print. I did put it on my Instagram, so if anybody's seen that. But it's a minifigure of, it's really great photography, a minifigure of Indiana Jones. And instead of is it a skull when he like transfers it with a bag of sand? But the head is a C-3PO minifigure head. And in the background is a giant BB-8 as that boulder that's chasing over him. I thought, I've got to get that. That's brilliant.
Oh, that sounds awesome. What about you, Si? You picked up a few things, didn't you? Echo?
No, nothing. I actually didn't. I got some nice gifts off people. Got a nice fez off Dez, which I'm going to start wearing for the next season of my Magic.
Oh, you got it there now.
It's just to contain the power a bit more. Dez knew what he was doing there, so I've got one of them. But no, nothing stuck out of me at Echo, to be fair with you. I'm one of them. I love going and meeting up with everyone. That's what I love. Seeing everyone there and having a good laugh. If I buy stuff when I'm there, I buy it. If I don't, I've still had a great time. It doesn't bother me, so.
I know what you mean.
But I tell you what was confusing about this year's Echo. Sorry to interrupt you, pal. It's when we were there, I don't know about you, Des, but it looked like quite dark and quite dingy in the place. But then all the videos I've watched on YouTube so far, it looks like a well-lit building we were in. And it wasn't, was it? It was quite...
Lightsabers, sort of as you come in on the right, that was really dark. There was just no lights on at all, wasn't there?
Yeah. All the videos I've seen, it like all looked well-lit, like it was in the old place. And I thought, no, it wasn't that well-lit. It was quite dark.
Yeah.
So, to be fair, the only one I've watched so far is Martin and Adam's video. I don't see VTRs or Stu, so I'll watch them.
I watch them all. It's always, even though I don't go there, I feel like I've been about 1,000 times with all the videos and so forth.
Yeah, I've seen Boys as well. To be fair, when he puts them up yesterday.
Yeah,
he's someone you all know.
It just made me laugh when he put the only thing he bought initially when we see him was the Star Trek. Get out! You're barred.
Wasn't like him pulling that out, was it? Star Trek. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lovely piece, and the price you got it for.
Yeah, lovely.
Throw that in here.
Hey, you're going out with this person this weekend, aren't you?
Banger song.
That one Chris made is Jimmy Savile. Oh man, that's just superb. Absolutely superb. That's one of the things about going through the galleries, because you make them and then you forget. You know what I mean? You go on week after week and you oh, I've got the Klingon on the same card. It says BOE.
Nice one.
Des.
Yeah.
Another banger. Connor and G-Force don't know good music. They are. Bit of Jay Donovan, exactly right. I'm actually very jealous of BOE and his Captain Kirk, says Kieran. Very jealous.
Yeah, it's a nice figure.
Shabby, you have to release this video. I'll put them all on. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put them all on Instagram. Easy. My sisters went and saw Jason Donovan a month back at the local palace, and they said he was good. At the end, did he go, don't forget to watch CSR with me?
Yeah, but to be honest, though, like it's really weird. That song just brought back so many memories because my sister Claire, who's 2 years older than me, was the biggest Jason Donovan fan growing up.
Yeah.
And so I used to have to hear that music.
My sister Shabby was.
I used to have to hear him every night. My sister,
I loved him. I was a massive Donovan fan on the side. Kelly and Jason, I loved him. I love the
big Wu-Tang Clan, then the big Kelly, Jason from the other room was quite different in our house, wasn't it, Mark? Yeah.
It was, wasn't it, mate? I'd be like that. Shabby would be like this. Nothing can divide us. I love the fact that in just a few short years, I have made everyone online call a cherished family friend, family, if you will. A red boy who spends all his time at the docks. I truly am a monster. That's why we love you, mate. That's why we absolutely love you. We've got about 5 more to go. Oh, here's another one for you. Super awesome geek show. How do you feel, you lot, when you meet new people? You know, when you see people off the, what is it? You know, you've followed on YouTube and so when you're at Echo or the conventions, you see, I'll just tell you mine. It's weird because I think we've known each other for so long now. I don't get, look who it is. You know, it's just normal. But how do you lot? I'll start with you, Berry. How do you feel when you meet new people?
Well, normally people run in the opposite direction.
No way.
But no, yeah, it's cool. Like the thing is, it's weird because I kind of straight from the off met some really big personalities rather quickly, just by fluke, really, like Scuba Pete and VTR and Stu and all that. Just so. Yeah, there's not many of you guys I don't think I've met now, but yeah, it's always cool. It's even like seeing Dez. Like I saw Dez before NEC at Christmas, Leicester Vintage, and then obviously I saw him about a month back now, and it's just like it's weird. It's without sounding cheesy. It's just like your old friends. You know, it's just like it's weird. And even when I saw Sai outside his house, it was just. You know, like Sai's not a hugger at all, and I know that. But I am.
I'll make love to you.
By a hug. I had to stop myself because I know Sai's not a hugger. So I was just like, "Oh, good to see you." And I kind of like laughed because I thought he don't like a hug, and I had to remember that. So like, you know,
what? He doesn't like a hug.
He's not really a hugger. I don't think so.
I'll be all off. I mean, Zoe's going to charge me with harassment. Yeah,
no, it's just. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, it's cool. Like I love it every time. I look forward to. I can't wait for NEC. I look forward to meeting up all the time. So
Brilliant. Is that how you feel, Zoe and our Des?
I'll let you go first.
Well, it's weird because, example, on Saturday, I'd met Nick. I don't know if anyone's still in the chat or not, and I've watched him for a few years now, and all of a sudden he's talking to me. It's a bit of a weird sort of scenario because I feel like I know him, but obviously he doesn't know me. But everything's just all cool. There's no problem. There's no issues. Mrs. T see him on Saturday, and a cuddle and a peck on the cheek. It's just lovely.
Yeah.
You know, why shouldn't it be?
That's
Sort
the
of
way
thing.
I work it out. That's exactly the way I work it out. Exactly right. We're in each other's houses practically every day, FaceTiming, talking, YouTube. You know what I mean? Is that how you think, Zoe?
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing that's like not weird, but more, I guess, surreal is like, I mean, for example, for us, everyone can see like our torso and our heads. So like you think in a way you think, oh, that person's gonna be, I don't know, 6 foot, and then they're either shorter or they're taller or they're like they're just built different. Or say people that are in the chat that you know and you talk to a lot, and they're not necessarily visible or on often, and you see them in person, you're like, I did not in my head imagine you to look like that or act like that. So it's like it's weird that you perceive them in a certain way when you meet them. They're different, but also the same in the same way.
I tell that story me about Super Awesome, the library we've just watched. I couldn't believe how tall he was because John's always sat down in that couch, so I always assumed he was a small bloke. He's really tall. I thought this is unbelievable. So do you think that as well, Si? Then
I get the romantic feeling when I meet people at these dues. I'd love to punch them round the face.
Yeah, Keith says.
Keith's someone I haven't met yet. Keith's one of the few people I haven't met yet.
That's shocking for me, that. So he says, I've found that everyone has been a total delight and a bloody good laugh. An absolutely bunch of diamond people. Yeah. Here we go. It was good to see old mates. See me if you've never met. That's the way I look it out. They also have a good, what is it? I can't read that.
Rolfenol.
Hypno.
Hypno. What did you say? Rolfenol. That's a fellow we went to school with. He knows Wayne's from Wales.
It's Wynn's best mate.
Wynn's best mate, Rolfenol. Anyway, Travels with Jason. Good to see you. We're back at Bangkok before the quake. Yeah, that was really sad. I agree with that. You're really upset, Connor, to the point where he's no longer commenting. Well, that was nice. What Keith Knight says. So I bet there's someone else that knows Keith. was
I had to wait to the end to get the picture I wanted.
World class, absolutely world class. Oh, I've just got a message of YouTube. Shabby, you're taking the piss, mate. Oh, sorry. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Rocking tune for our cat night. Exactly our scuba. Yeah, it was good to be back. And I had filmed around that area that was terrible, man. That was terrible. But I'm quite surprised he didn't use a Cliff Richardson.
Craig David at the end killed me.
Thank you, Cat, because Cat was a great guy. What can I ask you all a question? And this is including you say, what's your favourite thing about Tub Thumpers? To me, it's the people on it. Yeah, we've had some cracking people on this show.
For me, it's a surprise, I think. It's just a surprise of what you expect people. You think you know them. You think you know what they collect. You think they know what they've saved. And it just proves that you don't. When they pull stuff out, like with Keith Guppy, I was like, Star Wars, vintage Star Wars, here we go. And it was all Lego. So that's what surprises me.
Yeah.
Yes, I was going to say similar. Like for me, it's just like the randomness of what people have, and and whether it's on display or not, it's just randoms. Like, obviously with me, only everybody sees that, but like it's kind of like when you pick out other things that you can show people, it's funny. Like, so yeah, it's randomness, I'd say.
Nice. Yeah, I've always. It's just funny. It's just a simple, easy thing to do, but it's just honestly. Everyone's built it as well, the people we've had on, and obviously the subs went up, and you've all come back and you've all done stuff, and it's the same as ZSR for me. It was a thing for all of us to get involved in and have a laugh and a joke at and look at each other's stuff and so forth. And I think shows like this and ZSR, when you do go to these conventions and stuff, when you've watched this and everyone's getting together and having a laugh and a joke, it just brings more out of you, doesn't it? Is that how you think, Zoe and our Des?
I quite like it when somebody's got a tub but they've not like pre-looked through, so it's very much the surprise with them, and then it's like you can see that the cogs are working and they have like an unlocked memory, and then it goes off into another tangent, and everyone has that sort of same feeling like, oh, I remember that as well. I mean, not necessarily for myself, but both of you go, oh yeah, I remember that, or I don't remember that, but I remember this, and it's unlocking those sort of childhood memories that are quite nice to see.
Yeah.
Yours was great when you pulled all your stuff out, because yours is a few generations after us. Do you know what I mean? So we're like, wow, look at that. You popped and built it, that kind of thing. I loved it.
Yeah.
Des, what about you?
I just like having a nose at people's houses.
Yeah.
Have you got him there?
His mum's attic.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's just a look into their sort of into their lives, what they've had from a lot of it's from their childhood. To be fair, stuff that it obviously means something to them because they've not got rid of it. That's what's in the tub. It still means something to them. You know what I mean? They've not. Oh, that can just go. So
there's a sentimental value
there's
to
that
it.
sort of
Oh, it's just been great. I mean, it's like the thing about library books came out of Tub Thumpers, and you and your KFC wrappers when you showed them all those bottles of Coke with nothing in them and all that. It's just been brilliant. I've absolutely loved it. Kim and Bull said, "Well, it's not the fucking magic." I know that.
Well, I'm surprised.
Again, that's the thing. The chat, that just.
I've said it all along, and I know Si, Matt, and Tez, they're all contested as well. Without the chat, I mean, I'm a person that feeds off people, you see. So when the chat comes up with something or says, especially when you're off the cuff kind of live streams that we do you know what I mean? It's not scripted, it's not this, it's not that. I mean, granted, Tub Thumpers will have segments, but you make it up as you go along. So without the chat, it'd be an absolute nightmare. Who knew Guppy had Lego Fort Knox in his... That's the thing. There's so many people for that. You assume people would show something and they don't. Or we've had people on that go, oh, I don't really want to show that, Shabs. No, but they don't realize that stuff like a pencil case or something like someone else had one. Like, oh my God, look at that and that kind of thing. Like, everything from Panini sticker books to erasers and rubbers. It's been brilliant. Actually, has. I like the Radiohead and Nirvana on this show. Guppy's mum loved Tub Thumpers episode while his mum was sat downstairs in the chat. That was one of the funniest things
That was
ever.
funny. I want it coxy. That was funny.
The best one as well is when we'd finished the Tub Thumpers. I know Guppy won't mind me saying Mum said, "You better get bloody cleaned up there." I will, Mum. I will.
And your dad's down there waiting for you. He's going to check you before you leave the house in case you've got your Lego on you. That was
Do you
funny.
remember? It was
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah, Cup and Gum was superb that night. I agree, Kev. Pure live stream gold, Jerry. Absolutely is. So we've got 3 more to show for tonight. I'm going to show one more before we get to everyone's favourite segment. Here's another one for you. That Christmas picture with Scoopers and Tub Thumpers.
Say, absolute legend, that lad. Can't wait to see him at NEC. Legend him.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Stereo's MCs, that's right. Yeah, we're
Oh,
old
it was.
school.
I couldn't remember it first. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Who's the good looking bloke on my TV?
Adam Berry.
Adam Berry, yeah. And Baz looked like the edible. Just great. I don't know how Side does it. I don't know. He gets these pictures, everyone's faces like that. You know what I mean? I never knew Jason was in Porky's. Guess I'll have to watch it again. Well, no.
You're hardly shocked, are you, Kieran? Let's be honest.
Brilliant. Stereo seems that was the moment in the 90s where the double denim was cool. Can I flash some double denim? Yep, I was in Porky's. Absolutely brilliant. The magic of it all. But talking about magic. So, tonight's magic.
I was going to get in character, but okay. So let me just compose myself because basic get my notes. Magic. So this time I thought I would instead of doing some visual magic because I can't compete with Sai when it comes to visual magic.
Got a good point, yeah.
I can't compete. So I thought I'd do some mental magic around numbers. I am going to need a couple of assistants, though, like a bit like Paul Daniels has Debbie McGee.
Right.
I'm going to need Zoe and Dez to also help me.
Right. So should I put it like that then? And I'll put Zoe and Dez up there.
Are you sure you don't want Shabby McGee? Shabby McGee's
So what I'm going to do is this is going to be about numbers. And it's not going to be that impressive, unfortunately. But, but
you're selling it, Perry. You're selling it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to lie, but it's going to be about numbers anyway. I'm going to guess what numbers Dez and Zoe roll on their dice. So they've got dice in front of them.
Whoa.
So what I want them to do is when I say is I want them to roll the dice, and then basically I'm going to ask them to do a few little mental arithmetic, and then I will guess what numbers they actually rolled. So if I can get Zoe, can you roll the dice, please? And once you've rolled it, you can show the audience. I will look away or whatever, and you can show everybody the number you've rolled, and then I'll get Des to do the same.
Okay. You might hear the dice. There's some ASMR for everybody.
Okay, I'll look away.
Real dice, real dice.
So you can show the number. Tell me when
Right.
to look back.
Got it.
I genuinely thought, Shabby, you were going to say what it was then.
It's so close. It's so close.
Right. So, Des, can you do the same roll number? Obviously, you both remember the number you've got. I'll look away again. Can I look back?
Right. Okay.
Okay, can I look back?
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. So, Zoe, with the number you've got, can I get you to I think I need so with that number you've got, don't say it out loud. I need you to multiply it by 2, please.
Okay.
So if you can do that in your head, and then can you add 5 to that number? You get okay, and then can you multiply that number by 5, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Now with that number you've got, can you add your Dez's number to it?
Okay.
And then tell me that number, please.
47.
Okay. So I think you both rolled a 2.
Oh. Take my breath away. How did you do science?
Wow.
And genuinely, that wasn't set up at all. Genuinely wasn't set up
All we
at
were
all.
told was to get
All we
2
were told
dice.
to bring 2 dice.
I can do it again if you want, but you know the magic overlords might be a bit pissed.
How did you?
You only use your powers the once. I know that feeling.
I can't believe magic actually works on Tub.
It's
It's
Yeah.
This is oh, nice. He's got the look. Oh well. Well.
It's just I had to do something with numbers. That's what I do for my job every day. So you know.
G-force.
Sorry with the maths. So.
Connor, how did you get a 7 on the dice, Zoe? Still building the bomber. Can Shabby stay on for another hour? No, I don't think so. 10 more minutes or something. Wow, look at this. What the France, Berry? What the France? No one
It's
can
not
believe
that
it.
impressive. It really isn't. But if you think it is,
Well,
it's
after the magic you've seen over the past couple of weeks, it kind of is impressive. What's this magic in honor of Martin II?
Oh no, we can't give him that anymore. Martin is now officially a champion.
Oh yeah, it's over
A
that
champion,
joke, isn't it? It's over that
champions.
joke. Yeah, you're right. That was impressive, says Mr. B. Mr.
Can I
B's
do something, lads? You know, like in football, when a striker doesn't score for ages, then scores a goal and goes on this mad run. Do you think that's going to happen with Martin? I've got a feeling it is.
It may be, yeah. Can I
I've
answer
got a
that
feeling.
question from Kat a minute?
Yeah, of course.
So most tax people use a method called the Benfold-Newcomb method, and that's how they catch tax cheats out. So if you know how Benfold-Newcomb's equations work, you could actually stop that getting caught out if you're doing things naughty with your tax. So there's a formula. They deny it, but that's the formula they use.
You imagine Adam doing it. You owe me 500 quid. Shazam! Magic works. Hey, PGM, magic works and no Colin. Amazing. Yeah. Post 2 was lost. Dude's the left. Oh, absolutely brilliant. We've got 2 more to watch. Let's just watch one more. Well, I think we need to watch that. Let's just get over the astonishment. Here's one for you.
Astonishing.
Rise
Nice gallery there.
That was very
Political
neat.
history.
Yeah, absolute gentleman. Absolute gentleman.
He's lovely. He's lovely.
Unfortunately, he gets upstaged by Luke Reynolds as the baby.
Yeah.
Luke Reynolds is the baby. How many times have you done that, Si? Luke Reynolds is the baby. Just
Stuck
really-
going for the first picture. If we do
Stuck.
any female in the baby pictures, Luke Reynolds is in it.
Martin on a run, no chance, Si. Quizmaster himself, he's got no chance. Hey,
I'll
JT, the really spooky thing, Mr. Berry, is 47 is the number on my front door. Did you do that?
Shazam.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. That reminds me, we've got 15 days to do Adam is the Hercule Poirot of numbers. Very nice. Look at this. People can't believe it, Adam.
That was very impressive. Magic. I might have to have a word with the magic circle, Adam. I thought Zoe was impressive last time with the numbers and the balls disappearing.
I was just pleased that it worked.
Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
No, I'd have been like devastated.
Well, we've got one more to show, so I'll show it now before we all go. Here is the last gallery, and thank you all. Like I say, so we've shown there is a gallery part 1. If nobody's watched it, watch it because we use the same music in every gallery. You'll love it. It doesn't get.
I mean, that's math for 2 hours, but
it doesn't get annoying at all. You know what I mean? So we pulling her hair out. Do you know what I mean? But it's fine. It's and then obviously, if you haven't seen your on your gallery tonight, there will be after season 4. There'll be gallery part 3, and obviously we want to have Zoe, Des, and Adam back for that definitely. But here is the last gallery for the night.
Don't you know? I'll have me a time with a poor man's lady, hitching on a twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along. Maybe a song to sing when I want. No need to say please to no man for a happy tune. Oh, I love child, you got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Crackling rose, your store-bought woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming. So hang on to me, girl, the song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Last for an hour, well, that's alright, 'cause we got all night to set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions, yeah. Oh, I love my rosy child. You got the way to make me happy.
He's fixed that radiator yet. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Oh, look at this. So Neil Diamond for Terry because he's a diamond. Yeah, he is. Yeah,
he's a diamond geezer.
Yeah. Bit of a secret here. Neil Diamond fact. Yeah. How can you not be a Neil Diamond?
I mean, don't say to me you appreciate music and don't say you don't like Neil Diamond because that's just like.
No.
Jazz Thing is a classic film. Like I don't care what anybody says. What a
classic film. Well, Lawrence Olivier rips his lapel. You're like, oh no. Love on the Rocks.
Yeah, so many good songs. So many good songs.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. It's great song.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I could sing it all right. Brilliant. Yeah. Think of all the things we're giving the Thistle Do nights. Neil Diamond night. Do you know what I mean? How cool would that Elvis night? Johnny Cash night. Tell you what.
How do you know these things don't
night.
exist?
Imagine how it says crackling Mosey. It makes me smile.
Who was doing that last night?
Brilliant. No Kieran, he's forever in blue jeans.
Yeah.
See what he did. Oh, Jazzy. Yeah, he's awesome. Great movie remake, Adam. Oh, there you are. Look at Kieran, movie remake. Great to see TJC is in the village, people. We need to cruise around to Norwich in TJC's bus on the top deck. Oh, well, Zoe.
No, we don't.
Hiring to travel everyone to the Thistle Do.
Could be the party bus on the way.
Yeah.
The party bus, yeah.
When we think about it, we should have all gone to NEC in one of Terry's buses.
Yeah, I could have picked us all up, couldn't he?
Absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant. So you lot, are you all going to Toy Fair soon?
Yeah.
Yes. Bit of the toy fair.
Thanks. Yeah. Oh,
I've
Yeah.
got my party bags all packed up and ready. So
have you?
I think I've got 30 party bags. So 30 people will get a party bag.
Nice.
Awesome. Zoe, is that you like Toy Fair NEC? Because it's probably for you'll find loads of stuff at that one.
Yeah, I think the company, is that the right word, that does it at the NEC. They used to do one basically in our town.
Right.
So I've been to sort of that brand, and I've been to loads of them before. So yeah, that's a bit of me.
There's quite a bit of Lego there, isn't there?
Is that what you look for, the Lego? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see what else, like if anything sort of picks my fancy, or like, oh my god, I can't believe that's a thing. I'll have a good look for sure. Yeah, exciting.
That's one thing I'm doing this weekend. This Saturday, I'm going to the Lego Brick Festival with ETM and Smith Lord, and my Claire and Helen. We're going to go down there, so hopefully that'll be good. Pick up some loose minifigures.
Is Tez going?
No, Tess can't make it this time round because his car's blown up. So he's coming to the toy fair though.
Down the docks,
Yeah.
ain't he?
His car's blown up. Well, anyway, before we leave, I just want to say something. I just want to thank you all for getting the Shabby Geek channel to 1,000. That was absolutely awesome of you. And our side did something really, really generous. Our side said he was going to do an artwork for. I'm just going to show this a minute. So just stop.
Tiger style. Tiger style.
Yeah, we hit 1,000. So a week today is when we're going to do the wheel. So all you have to do basically is be subscribed to the Shabby Geek channel. And then if you go to one of these videos right here, the Tub Thumpers Part 42 with Chris Mira, or the 350 view channel, you don't have to write a comment. All you got to do is write size art if you want. Enter that, and then that'll be finished on Sunday. And on Monday, we'll do the wheel. And so how's it going to work, Si? How are you doing it?
Well, I've just decided because we got to 1,000. Whoever puts in, we're going to put everybody's name on the wheel, and whoever wins can choose any art from me of the choice. So it can be anything you can think of. So if you want to be in Star Wars, it could be a family portrait, it could be a picture of your first car, anything you can think of yourself as Iron Man, Batman, whatever. So that's to get us to say thanks for supporting this channel and getting to 1,000. That's what I'd like to put back in. So really, the choice is if you win, you get to pick any artwork of your choice from me, which will be, again, just a one-off custom. It won't be replicated. So
awesome. So there you have it. So you've got till Sunday night. So like I say, to comment on either, not this one, those two videos, and then I can work it out. You know, can you imagine me going through how many videos? So those two videos, if you just write size art on there, we'll do a wheel this time next week, me and Si, and then the winner gets to choose, get in touch with Si, we'll choose it. And thank you all for getting us to 1,000. We talked about the toy fair, which is right here, which is Adam Berry's. So if anyone can make it on the 27th of April, Go and see Adam. He'll treat you there. He'll do some magic in front of you.
That might be a bit of a push for me, but if you do one in October, I think me and DTM might be able to come down to that one.
Yeah, I can't say too much, but the one in October is almost certainly going to happen. It would be bigger. I would just like to say, Shabby, as well, for anybody who did join late, they have to watch the first hour, because I don't think I personally have laughed so much in that first hour. It is like, so they must go back and watch the first hour. Scott's got to see his gallery as well. So honestly,
I've always had that thing, me, where I'm proud of them. I'm not, it's nice to get to 1,000 subs and everything, but I'm proud of my channel. I'm proud of how I treat people, and I'm proud of introducing everybody. And so I can own my head up high. You know what I mean? Everyone turns out,
so you should be, Shabby. So you should be.
Yeah, I'm just really, I think for all of us, this is a form of escapism. And I want to be as welcoming and as friendly as is nice to everybody. So to have a laugh on a thing with us lot, and you're right. It's been, they all are. I've never laughed so hard in my life, and I'm not one for causing drama. I just have a laugh and a joke. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm still laughing about it. People didn't watch it will wonder what we're talking about. But honestly, I'm going to laugh about that for a long time. I'm going to be laying in bed laughing about that. I tell you.
This is what I mean. I always think one day it'll be over. One day, and I've made 352 videos, and I can look back and laugh at all of them and be proud of them. I mean, I've done everything from Jeppos and dress up as superheroes, got my kids laughing. It's just you lot on it. It's been superb. I've loved it. I really have. Wait, what do we have to type in? Anything, size art, just write size. Anyone who's commented, just anything. Do you know what I mean? And then I will enter you for the draw. But you have got to be subscribed. But I think you all are anyway. Zoe, Des, anything coming up? Anything you'd like to talk about before we go?
Just NEC coming up in 2 weeks' time. So really looking forward to that. That's the best thing about coming out of Echo. You're on a bit of a downer. You're looking forward to Echo, but you've got that in the near future. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'd say this space, there's something happening with the Thistle Do. I won't reveal much, but there's something happening.
Is it? Oh my word!
If it is, I don't know about it. I thought that Scott Craig David for a minute.
Really well done, Shabs, on getting to 1,000, mate. Fantastic. Yeah, it's been, and thank you to Des, Zoe, and Berry and us. It's not the same without these. That's why we had me and Si saying, got to get Des, Zoe, and Adam back to the gallery specials. Super guest hosts, if you would. They've been awesome. Look who's here. Our 5G's here. No,
you see him on Saturday. Nice, always nice to see Lee. Nice chat.
Yeah, it is.
Just popped in to say a quick in chat that I love Tub Thumpers. It's been awesome. Massive thanks to everyone sharing their tubs, and a massive big thank you to Shabby inside. In real life, Shabby can be quite a peckerhead. I can't even say that.
I agree.
Hiya, Cat. Hiya, pal. Thistle Do's getting a gallery.
Thistle Do's getting a microwave.
Thistle Do's getting a pole dance.
Pot noodles in microwave. This'll do. Ding. Oh, brilliant.
I like the very start when we're all going behind the scenes. Oh, it looks awesome in there. It's awesome in Desmos. It's just the garage. Can't even be a Monty Python. It's only a model. You know what I mean? Oh,
we can definitely try like a Guinness record. See how many people we can get inside the Thistle Do.
I'd love to go. I tell you, if we ever come back to England, that is definitely a place. That is definitely a place I'm going. I'm talking.
Imagine all his neighbours on. They're looking, seeing about 60 people looking up and drive up to the shed.
I should be paid. I should be paid by Zoe. We have to promote the Thistle Do.
We've made him worldwide famous. I'll get to Joe first. He'll say, anyway, This'll do then.
I think they've got a microwave. They have.
The thing I'm imagining is the neighbours looking outside, and there's every now and again there's someone dressed up as their favourite music star, and then just walking through some things and disappearing. They're doing
something out of nowhere. Money talks. Oh, brilliant. Can't wait to go.
Come on, he's had a bit to drink. Don't worry, there's an ambulance outside.
Oh, brilliant. If we can get
Right
past that
away.
bloody police car, be here. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, Mary's just run out of the bar
outside.
again.
Move that bloody police car. Get that ambulance.
It's an emergency at do. Get past. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, dear.
It's been the best Tub Thumpers ever. I've absolutely loved it. Anyway, so don't worry, we'll be back. When me and Si will come back, we'll be back for season 4. And we'll get loads more people on Tub Thumpers. But it's been absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I've loved it. Thank you so much, Des. Thank you so much, Zoe. Cheers,
Pleasure.
Mr. Berry. Cheers, RSI. And we'll see you again soon. All right, we'll see you next week. Say good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.